Good evening, collective. I hope everyone is doing well tonight. And we get situated here. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing well this evening. As we are going to get into some things, guys. We are going to get into some things here. So let's see. I hope everyone is here, alive, positive and positivity. We are going to learn some things today. Let me just light this incense real quick. So for the ones that don't know me, my name is Hierophant Joey. For the ones that do, welcome back. I missed you guys as we congregate every so often on Patreon and on other social platforms to be able to run by these downloads and concepts, right? To be able to help ourselves ascend through information. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Rob. Rob said breathing. I hope you guys are doing fabulous this evening. Thank you for being here. We are going to get into some very deep downloads here. So if you do look at the caption, it does say that we will be talking about the constellations, right? So a lot of you know what constellations are. A lot of you understand what constellations are. But, you know, the human race has this perception that astrology, zodiac signs are nothing but archetypal energies that pertain to our personalities. And there's so much more than that. Because astronomically speaking, zodiac signs are more than just archetypal energies that describe the personalities and perceptions and information of the human race. It has to do a lot with more than that. And for a lot of you guys have to understand that constellations are a cluster of stars that create a pattern, which is what creates the constellation. But then you have to understand what a star really is. When a star is dead, a star explodes and becomes a black hole because of their supernova catastrophic explosion, right? So it becomes a black hole. And what is a black hole? A black hole is something that sucks in all the information and light, and nothing can escape from it, right? So it's pretty much recycling information and energy and and knowledge and, you know, vibrations and frequencies and archetypal information that belongs to the universe, right? So what happens when a black hole decides to release externally all of that information? It turns into a sun, right? When it implodes, it turns into a sun. So what happens is that all that information comes out and creates a sun. With that sun, you know, there are bacteria and parasites and things in the universe. So with that heat, it starts to evolve into that information, and particles and stuff starts to evolve into the elements, into information, into the bacteria and the parasite starts to turn into evolutionary processes that start to turn into species, animals, people, plants, and stuff like that. And it starts to create planets and things like that. So basically, when you look at a star, which is a sun, you have the neutrons, protons, and electrons moving around the sun, right? being charged by the vibration and energy that the sun is releasing. And then at each planet or moon or whatever that case may be in that galaxy, it's obtaining energy and vibrations from the sun, which then it turns into the planet or the moon or the whatever is in there, having its own identity with its own vibration and its own thing. So we go back to what the star is, or constellation. So pretty much these constellations are 12 portals that we can see from this earth that minister to us the information that lives inside of us. Please let me know if this is making sense to you, or if you need me to break it down a little bit further. So pretty much these zodiac signs, these constellations are a representation of what information is contained inside of our soul. Okay? So pretty much these constellations contain a lot of information and energies and things that are encrypted into our soul. And we're so stuck on the fact that I'm an Aquarius, I'm a this, I'm a that, when in all reality, you are everything. You are created from stardust. So that means you are created from the residue that comes from an exploded or new created star, and then you start to evolve throughout millions of years, and you become what you are right now. So pretty much the zodiac signs that we see from this earth, it was projecting the information into the realities and paradigms and dimensions that we see and live out every day. So pretty much, for example, the Fool in the tarot card, which is the Aries energy, is the archetypal energy for the explorer, for the determined person, for the person that wants to explore and go on a mission. And remember that the sun goes through Aries every day. It's the first sign that it goes through every day. So this is when you wake up. It's motivation. It's a brand new day, a brand new canvas. In the tarot, Aries, the Fool, represents a new beginning. Motivation, determination, not being afraid to open up a new day, right? So these archetypal energies that you see through these constellations that we see perspectively from the earth are just portals that are opening up in the earth, so we can be able to download information into our soul, which pertain to our personalities and how we think and how we act and our thoughts and all of this and all of that. It's what helps us create our reality. These constellations help us create our reality. So then you see, for instance, let's say that the sun here, a sun here, a sun here, a sun here, a sun here. So connect all the dots, right? And it creates a constellation. The space and time in between the stars, it's what's creating the information. For example, if something happens in the Sirius constellation, or in the constellation of Aquarius that we can see from this earth, and it happens millions of light years away, whatever happens in that constellation, let's say a star explodes, we would not be able to see that star explode into millions of light years later. Because that light, that catastrophic explosion has to travel all of those millions of years for us to be able to perceive it. So it's the same way that the constellations project the information onto this earth. People think that there's only 12 constellations. No, there's millions and thousands of them. But we can only see 12 from our planet. From other planets, you can see other constellations and other things that exist. Right? But it's ministering different information to that planet, into that thing, into whatever that case may be. So pretty much these constellations are high vibrational archetypal energies or beings or star systems that minister information to us so we can be able to live out our realities, because they are in the 6, 7, 5th, the 6, 7, 8, 9 dimension. And they're projecting their information to us so we can be able to evolve in the 6, 5, 4, 3, third dimension. Okay? So pretty much, when you talk about the constellation of Aquarius, somebody who's an Aquarius is a humanitarian, somebody who's logical, somebody who's spiritual. But that energy lives inside of the whole human race. Everybody's an Aquarius to a certain extent. It's helping you learn about the archetypal energies that live inside of you. These are what zodiac energies are and what constellations are. Does this make sense to you, collective? I hope that it does. So when you start to learn what things are, and now you're really a hologram, because if you was to be sucked in by a fucking black hole, you wouldn't die. Scientists know this. You would be stretched out for eternity, because why? You are made out of information. You're made out of light and energy. That's information. That's light. So once you go into a black hole, you can't escape until the black hole explodes and becomes the sun again. What a phenomenal way to start this reading. Thank you for that introduction. Well, thank you for being an open ear and being open-minded enough to receive these concepts, to be able to allow you to understand what star systems are and constellations and all of this shit is. It's nothing but the evolution of God unraveling itself. We just don't understand it because it's supernatural, it's cosmic, it's cosmical, it's energy, the archetypal energies that we don't understand, like gravity and time and space, and you know how time really works and all of that shit. But zodiac signs and constellations are nothing but things that minister to the information that already lives inside of our souls, because we come from every constellation, we come from every world, every star system, every fucking thing that you can fucking think of. Even if in our own solar system, we're not the only fucking sun. There are other suns that connect us. There are other constellations here in this one fucking star system. There are thousands of suns. So at the end of the day, what archetypal energies are calling in the extraterrestrials to our solar system so our constellations can minister to them? Imagine a planet far out into the system and they can see our constellations to our solar system. And our constellations are ministering to their soul, because, and maybe that's why extraterrestrials are so, you know, find us like a phenomenon or whatever, and they're so interested in us because we're living an aspect of reality that they're not living in. Their world is different. Their social constructs are different. So our zodiac constellations are ministering information and projecting information to their solar system. You see how we're all interconnected here? And we all minister to each other, collective. This is what it really is. So when you go around telling yourself that you're just a Libra and you're just an Aquarius, you're limiting yourself to the tools and energies and archetypal things that God gave you so you can be able to become a masterful version of yourself. These are nothing but portals, positive, high vibrational portals, opening up information into our earth so we can be able to evolve. This is why the Mayans, the Lemurians, the Atlanteans, the fucking Egyptians, everybody was into zodiac signs, because they understood that this is where we got the information for our divine selves to be able to evolve our personalities and our consciousness. So you guys have to understand that this information is helping you unlock the true potential of yourself. You are a multidimensional being. So that means you come from every single corner of the universe. Okay? I hope that this is translating correctly. I hope that everything is translating correctly. I hope that everything is making sense and clicking and registering to you guys. This is why I tell you guys that you guys should be having pads. Another phenomenal way to I know someone from another. Sorry, guys. I know someone from another constellation is looking up just like I do every day and thinking, wow, this is our universe. Yeah, and the fact that you look up and you look at all these star systems and all these stars and all these stardust and all this, and all those elements are inside of you. Scientists will tell you that you have 93% of junk DNA in your DNA, and they're lying to you. It's not junk DNA. It's DNA that they don't want to tell you about because it's going to reveal that extraterrestrials' DNA also lives inside of you. When we were evolving as primates or cavemen, they came and genetically spliced our fucking genetics so we can be able to evolve into the conscious being that we are today. We were the hoo hoo ha ha, and we didn't know how to do anything. So they came and put some of their DNA in us so we can be able to evolve and become the fucking living celestial species of this planet. This is what scientists won't tell you, collective. Because once you know that, you understand that you are everything and you are everyone. Good evening, Monica. You are everything and you are everyone, which tells you that I am that I am. That's why when God presents himself to everybody, it tells people, don't be afraid, I am that I am. It doesn't tell you I am God, I am Jesus, I am this, I am that. No, it tells you that I am what I am because I am everything. I am you, I am me, I am him, I am her, I am the plants, I am the trees, I am the plants, the planets, I am the sun, I am everything. I am what I am. So you are the same thing. So stop pertaining to yourself or referring to yourself as one aspect of the astrological fucking system. When in all fucking seriousness and factual fucking information, you are it all. So we're gonna go into prayer, collective, because we didn't go into prayer. I've been fucking downloading for like the past fucking 16 minutes. But anywho, thank you, Father, Mother, God, for waking us up today, allowing us to be an extension of you and an expression of you, a split image of you. Thank you for allowing us to understand, overstand, and understand that we're constantly connected to the cosmos, source, God, which is you, the universe, archangels, which are the vibrations, the archetypal energies that helped us with the zodiac signs to be able to create our realities and be able to co-create with the universe. Please allow us to see any messages or download any messages that deem worthy right now to be able to expand and help us understand what we truly are in this reality. Thank you for allowing us to be able to open up these portals of positivity so we can be able to expand in our celestial self. Thank you for these messages of love, light, and knowledge. Thank you for your love, your wisdom, and support every day. We're nothing without it, and we're nothing without you. And in your name we pray, so it be. Wow, guys, it's about to get real serious because just how I'm doing these readings about the constellations, I was charged only scratched the surface. Really, yeah, that is very true, because there's still placements that we don't understand, like the placement of Chiron. It's a planet they just found and we don't understand that placement yet. You understand? So at the end of the day, there's things that we still don't understand about the universe. And this is why we have to go within, because within is a reflection of the universe that we are. So this is what we have to understand. We have to study the soul, not the personality. We have to study the soul and the consciousness, not the physical attributes of ourselves. But just how I'm opening these readings about positive portals, I will be doing readings about negative portals as well. My next reading after the spirituality versus witchcraft is going to be about negative portals being open in rituals like at Astro World in a concert. So I will be using that platform and situation as a way to open up a concept to use guys about opening up negative portals. Solar system. Oh wow. Interesting. That's a good way to put it. I like that. But I will be doing a reading about Astro World and how negative portals are being open as well to be able to usher in fame and fortune and everything else. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to break it down. girl. You made it. 20 minutes late, girl. Your message inspired the thought. Thank you, Robert. So let's see. I'm going to go into the Starseed Oracle Collective. I will be going into the Wisdom Oracle. Starseed, where are you? So it's very interesting, huh, Collective? These downloads and the things that I'm teaching you guys. It's fucking amazing. When I heard the download, I was like, wait, what? I said, what? I said, well, that's fucking interesting. These fucking suns are creating portals to be able to release the information of a fucking black hole, which is a dead sun, reviving itself to be able to create a solar system, which is a fucking a galaxy that's it's going to life. So if the sun was to explode, it will become a fucking black hole, recollect all the information, and then eventually, in millions of years, it would implode again and create another solar system. So we never fucking die, we're eternal. So all these other constellations and solars and stars that are creating these constellations and patterns are creating these fucking portals, projecting their information onto the earth, so we can be able to evolve to a place where we become a spacefaring society and race, so we can be able to go explore the universe. The little ones are night. I'm fucking dead. So guys, you might have to rewatch though, Nathan, so you can get the gist of what's going on, because I went on a tangent of what the downloads were. But I'm about to start pulling cards, Collective. I am gonna go into the Starseed Oracle here. Let's go into the Starseed Oracle. I've always felt eternal. Yeah, we are eternal. We never die. This actually has to do with also with the reading from Beyond the Veil, and how you guys have past lives and never die, and live experiences after experiences, and the soul never stops expanding, right? Go into these cards. Oh, that was fast. Thank you, Collective. One more. Thank you, Spirit. One more. Wow. One more, please. Thank you. So here's the Hierophant, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Right? Because this is you guys having this realization that you come from there. This is your home. You guys were created there, evolved from there. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of you are starting to understand that you are eternal. Spirit is not playing tonight. A lot of you are starting to understand that you are eternal, and that you guys are a split image of God living a human experience. But you guys are being homesick for the stars, because you guys are a little bit overwhelmed about this reality and how it's playing out. But let me tell you that better days are coming. Okay? Better days are coming. We are in the age of Aquarius, the most logical and spiritual sign of them all. We are awakening, okay? The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Because this is you understanding that you are in control. You see the galaxy, you see the stars, you see the fucking constellation, you see you. You are an extension of God, learning information through the constellations of the portals to be able to make your reality a living experience. This is how you understand that you are God, is by using that information projected through the constellations and those portals opening on the earth, so you can be able to expand, and using the information to evolve as a soul and celestial being, Collective. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. You walking through the fucking portal, I just said it, and look at the sun behind it. Bye, Collective. You walk into the portal and look at the sun behind it. The information being projected through the portal, and everybody walking through the portal because they understand. And remember that today is also 11/11, which is a cosmic fucking portal opening up this information to you so you can understand your astrological self. You are not just an astrological sign or constellation. You are all of them, manifesting each aspect and spectrum of the information through your fucking realities. The Judgment card, the Fool, the fucking Death card, which we're in right now, the fucking the Two of Swords, all of that is nothing but archetypal energies that live inside of your soul that are being projected through information through the fucking constellations that are projected to the fucking solar system that we're in. The golden children. We are the golden children. We are children of the sun. Didn't Jesus tell you that he was the light of the world, and then had 12 apostles, which were the fucking 12 zodiac signs that the fucking sun travels through, collective? He was trying to tell you what you are. You are not just one thing. You are the master of it all. You are the cosmic fucking perfect prototype. You are God. This is why pieces of every extraterrestrial lives inside of you, because you are the fucking perfect prototype of what the universe created. This is why angels got jealous, right? And left heaven, because they had to minister to us, because we became the gods. Hello, guys. These guys started to connect, right? At the bottom of the deck, look at what we have. Lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. Collective, you've done this before. This is nothing fucking new. The fucking information just keeps recycling itself. You reborn yourself. You evolve again. You become a human again. Or you become another extraterrestrial. You become a being in another fucking solar system, another constellation, another whatever. But you do it over and over and over and over again, because you are eternal. The lost land, soul memories and gifts. Remembering your gifts and your soul memories and where you come from. You've done this before. Look at the fucking portal again. Don't fucking play with me, collective. I be fucking dropping gems and people do not like it because they can't understand it. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. We're taking life too fucking seriously and not understanding that we're just here to live experiences and to evolve ourselves. We are the heart thirst, deep love, mother's milk with the cosmic womb, birth as a portal. See how many portals? This is the third portal already. And look at the stars on top of the fucking portal. Bye. I'm not going to keep playing with y'all. We have 3 portals today. And today is 11/11. It is the portal, right? That is causing today, is causing you with the Scorpio energy to bring the devil energy to you and try to hold you back and try to tempt you to be like, hey, let's go smoke, let's go drink, let's go do the shit that you used to do before. Because once you walk through this portal and you understand what you truly are as a star cosmic being, there's no going back. The devil cannot pull you down again from your vibrations. Because you mastered yourself. You understand who you are. You understand all aspects of yourself. You understand your cosmic heart. The weight of the world is not on you anymore because you're releasing the physical and understand that you are an astrological fucking cosmic being. You are nothing but light and information living out a physical fucking human experience so you can be able to experience yourself, collective. All aspects and informational versions of yourself, which are the constellations, what? Aries, Taurus, Fiscius, all of them, all the constellations, all of them. Remember, you were created by the elements. All these constellations derive from elements, right? The information exploded. First there was darkness, and then the information exploded with light, because light is information, information is light. God exploded and said, let me experience myself, and created the stardust and the bacteria and the particles and the elements. The elements created the constellations, which are the stars and the planets and everything else, which then the bacteria found a home to live in because it fell from the fucking ethers in the universe and fell on the fucking water. The water became the fountain of life, the creation. We evolved throughout millions of years. Then we were spliced with DNA and information from other star systems. Then we became what we are right now. Why is it so hard to fucking understand? This is how God works. This is why I say God works in mysterious ways. It's not mysterious. It's because people are not taking the fucking time to understand the processes of the cosmic fucking process, bitch. Nobody wants to do the spiritual work to learn about themselves. But everybody is so easy to spend thousands of dollars to go to school to learn about something that they can teach themselves. But you don't want to learn about yourself. You want other people to fucking teach you, but you don't want to do the work. Right? Anywho, let's go into the energies of this reading, collective. Let me not go on a fucking tangent, right? Again. So let's see. Somebody said this is my best reading to date. Well, they're just going to get better, baby, because I'm done fucking holding back my downloads because they might be a little far-fetched, but the ones that are ready to hear, they're ready to hear, and that's what the fuck it is. So what, let's go into the energies, and then we'll go into one card of what geometrical shape your life is going to take, because this has to do with the patterns of the constellations as well, and the patterns of your reality, and understanding how to create your reality in yourself, right? Let's go into the energies of this reading. There goes 1, there goes 2, there goes 3. There goes a woman holding a heart, number 44. The number for this reading is 444 and 1111, because you're opening up a portal to create this foundation to your new self. The cosmic heart. Didn't I say that before? The cosmic heart. You understanding the true version of yourself. Carrying connections with the goddess of the moon, because you are releasing yourself and illuminating yourself with this knowledge and information that's going to release you from the weight of the world, which is the physical, right? Which is what I just said earlier. And there is the moon bringing that illumination for you, because the moon is about falling away delusions. Right? The moon bringing you that clarity with the number 52, the number 7, releasing that perception, with the number 5, creating that change. And then with the number 4 is creating the foundation. With the number 4, creating the foundation. With the number 5, accepting the new change about yourself and releasing yourself from the physical ties and the weight of the world. And then with the number 7, coming to that new realization about yourself. And then the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. Yeah, healing about the heart. Look at Chamuel and Raphael right here. And look at how the light is coming from his heart, because it's about you understanding that information is processed through the heart. That's why you feel everything before you think about it first. Because that's how you receive information from the constellations and the ethers and the downloads and everything else. Right? It's through the heart first. And then carrying connections, understanding that we are all one, and I am you and you are me. And the same fucking junk DNA that runs through you runs through me as well. And then you have the first Archangel Michael, which Michael, Uriel, Raphael, Chamuel, Gabriel, and other ones. There were 12 of them that became the Elohim, the main archetypal energies that helped God create the reality of the universe, to then be able to create the constellations and the zodiac signs, which are the galaxies, to then be able to create us, which are the souls. Right? Funny how they're showing up in this reading. Then the number 8, wow. You have the number 4 with the holding the heart, cosmic heart. The number 5, which you're releasing yourself. Number 7 with understanding the new perception about yourself. Number 8 with Michael, because you understand that you are God and you are protected beyond fucking measures, okay? And then with the Karen connections with the 5 again. And then with the 9, 10, 11 with the 38 is co-creating with the fucking universe collective. So I'm going to take a card from the geometrical shape here to see what geometrical shape or pattern or constellation your life is taking. And then I'll go into some tarot cards to see what energies this is going to start bringing for you guys in understanding this concept. Wow, that was fast. Wow, collective. Look at this. You got the Raven magic, which is releasing fear, like I said, heightening your intuition and protection, like I just said about Michael, because you understand that you're God. So that's the number 6. You have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is in a fucking ascension, right? So now you're seeing it. How I just explained about you going from the 3rd dimension to the 12th dimension, because you're understanding that you are in all of them. You can perceive all of them as long as you release yourself from the fucking physical. So then you have, with the Raven magic, this is you becoming the master, and then you creating the common ground with the expansion. See that? The expansion and the evolution, expansion and evolution collective. This is the geometrical shape that your reality is taking. And funny how it looks, how a fucking solar system spins around, right? The same caracal that's here, the water bearer, right? Because water is the fucking creation of life. Isn't your body made of 70% of water or 80% of water? And then it has running electricity through it. So how the fuck are we still walking? Isn't God that fucking genius, right? So I'm gonna read. Oh, and then you have 852 hertz. 852 hertz, which is going to help you accept your intuition, heighten your intuition and your wisdom, which is what the Raven was talking about. So now it's telling you what hertz to use to meditate. It's 852 hertz to be able to get that symbolic sound and frequency of La, so you can be able to expand on your intuition and your wisdom to understand these concepts and the concepts that are coming from now on, because these readings are about to get fucking real, okay? And then you have the expansion, evolve and expand. I'm gonna go into that book collective here so I can read that for you, and then after that I'm gonna go into the tarot. Geometrical, the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck, okay? So we're going into number 35, which is number 8, you're releasing the perception to accept the new one. Expansion. Evolve and expand. I evolve and expand in consciousness, the universe, and I are one. Isn't that fucking ironic, right? Energy created the universe, and the universe is continually expanding. As this is occurring, it must also be true that as physical, three-dimensional beings, our consciousness must also expand. As we have entered into the 5th dimensional reality, this card is here as a reminder that we are forever evolving and expanding to stay within the parameters and remain balanced within inevitable changes. We too must continually expand on all levels of our being. As within the Nautilus shell, seen within the card, everything around us, from the microcosm, atoms, plants, flowers, pine cones, to the macrocosm, which are the stars, planets, and galaxies, has been created from the same templates, even ourselves. We are all fractals, that is, the same patterns are being repeated at all scales and are ever expanding, as evidenced in the universal mathematical sequence equations known as Fibonacci. As our physical world evolves, so must we. As more and more of us awaken from the depths of our souls and ignite the ancient wisdoms of the constellations and information that have lain dormant within our cellular memory. This is why the constellations are administering information so we can wake the fuck up. We start to truly connect our soul star and earth star as above, so below collective. With the expansion of consciousness comes the true gifts of awakening, that of love, understanding, nurturing, balance, and development of the sixth sense in the form of clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, and claircognizance. This can be achieved through meditation, yoga, reading, integrated healings and workshops, and knowledge and wisdom. Listening to the frequencies aligned with our vibrations also is wonderful. As we gain the knowledge needed to expand our conscious, it becomes imperative that we walk our walk and talk our talk and work with the ever-changing ebbs and flows of life. Card numerology is number 9. Crystal suggestions are ammonite fossil, Arthroceras fossil, carorite, chrysanthemum stone. Wow, that was deep, guys. That's basically everything I just fucking said in a fucking reading. Jesus. So, wow. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have harmony. Create the harmonious surroundings, right? With the information that's being ministered to you with the constellations, because look at the portal opening in the earth. Boom. You can't fucking tell me that I make these concepts and downloads up, bitch, and they don't come from the ethers, bitch. Don't play with me. So I'm going to go into the tarot and pull a couple cards here. A lot of you are coming to a decision, and this decision is going to determine if you go through this portal or not, collective, especially with the Queen of Cups. This is you in that ascension, but there's a decision that you have to make about your life that's going to untie you from this judgment of thyself and help you ascend into the spiritual self. Release that physical, like I said. Told you. And then that's when your reality is going to start moving fast, because right now it's moving slow. Because you're not accepting the true knowledge and information about yourself. With the Two of Wands, this is you making that decision. See how the earth is sitting there? This is you coming outside of the earth, out of the physical, and becoming a cosmic being. The King of Swords disconnecting from the physical, and there is spirit. There's that Aquarius energy I was talking about, the most logical and spiritual sign, because we're fighting for the things that we believe in to help us expand as cosmic beings, so we can be able to create the reality that we want. Right? There it is with the Queen of Cups. A lot of us are gonna keep going through tower moments, but we're not going to look at them as tower moments anymore, because we understand that this is us accepting the information to be able to evolve and change ourselves according to how we envision ourselves. With a tower moment in reverse. Wow. Looking at everything from a new perspective. Look at you co-creating with the Four of Swords with the cosmic heart. Right? And then the Ten of Swords. Releasing the old version of you mentally and seeing things from a different perspective, so you can be able to co-create with the cosmic heart. But this is also talking about how you have to view and perceive the situations in your reality from all aspects, not just one aspect. If it's a relationship, you have to see it from all aspects: physical, relationship-wise, financial, emotional, from all aspects. Just how the zodiac signs are telling you to look at yourself as all of them. If it's your physical, financial status as well, from all spectrums. This is how you're going to make and revise the mistakes that you have made and evolve in these decisions, collective. In all aspects of your life, you need to look at it from all aspects or perceptions, right? How the universe asks you to look at all your perceptions and spectrums of thyself that live inside of you and dwell inside of you, collective. Because with the Ten of Wands, look at 10, 10, 10. The Ten of Wands and the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, this is you releasing that old paradigm and moving forward. moving forward and isolating yourself from the fucking physical fucking world. And this is what you guys need to understand, right? Let's go into the crystals here, and that's going to conclude your reading. Wow. You have black kyanite, set strong boundaries, bloodstone, get up and get moving, and red jasper. It's time to take fucking action because now you have new information about your fucking self. Right? Bottom of the deck, you have tourmalinated quartz. Get out of your own way because now you know the truth about yourself. And then you have epidote. It's time to go deeper within yourself, collective. I done told you guys. I don't know what fucking else you want me to do. Let's go with some counseling archangel cards to see what they got. There goes 1. There goes 2 and there goes 3. Past life issue. The situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, and learn, and heal from your past experiences. I told you this had to do with the messages from beyond the veil as well, because you're eternal. But there's something from your past life that you have to release, and this is the fact that you know that you're an eternal being. And in this lifetime, you have to release the fact and practice the fact that you're an eternal being. Start acting like God, bitch. Stop playing with me. And then cancel, clear, and delete. Use only positive words in thoughts and portals as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Told you. And then you have ascended masters. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. Yeah. These are the informations being fucking projected from other constellations of these ascended masters and these extraterrestrial beings and beings that we still don't understand that are just made out of energy and not physical. Ascended master is Jesus. Ascended master is Buddha. Ascended master is Muhammad. Ascended master is all of us. We can all become an ascended master, but it's about tapping into the energy that we possess inside collective. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. I hope that this reading brought light and illumination and knowledge to your soul. I love you guys deeply and so much. Thank you for allowing me to tap into your energy. I hope that it brought you some type of illumination, as I said. Stay tuned for the next readings that are coming up. I love you guys so much. God bless, love and light, and shalom. And I will see you next time. Bye.